What is up, guys? It is Silver here, and welcome to episode 5 of the FIFA 14 Karima. Today we have a home match against West Ham United, and we are still looking for our first points of the season and our first goal of the season in the Barclays Premier League. Having said that, look at that fixture list. It's without Manchester. Oh no, Man City are playing Cardiff City, and Aston Villa are playing Liverpool. I was going to say it's without Manchester City and Man United, so I thought they were playing each other. Only the second week of the season, that would have been interesting, but whatever. I like these little drills, like I said before. I really do like doing them. I'm not very good at them, but I still like doing them. It beats just looking at a loading screen. So yeah, I didn't realise I had to shoot here. I realised like way too late. But anyway, you need 12,000 points for the bronze level dribbling, which apparently I did not know at the time. Anyway, here we go. West Ham United versus Newcastle. We are home at St James Park, so I hope we can pick up all 3 points. We start off perfectly. Johan Kabay getting the ball and smacking it nice and early on. It takes a huge deflection and goes out for a corner. From the corner, we whip it in. Nothing comes of it. Check Tiote on the volley, on the follow-up. Gets deflected. Falls to Yang and B, where he goes for a finesse shot, and that goes wide. But we start off perfectly. 8 minutes in, West Ham have their first chance, but Colaccini with an acrobatic clearance make sure that we are not under any sort of pressure before West Ham put it over the top for Andy Carroll. The old man is coming to play against his club, his former club, his parent club really, but luckily he was offside. A little bit later on, Sissoko is over the top himself. He does a little fake shot to get away from defenders, and then somehow they just let him run inside, and of course Sissoko is going to finish that calmly and coolly. So the first goal scorer of the season in the BPL is Moussa Sissoko with a nice diving slide belly thing celebration. But I'm really surprised at the West Ham defence there, how they let him off the hook, and that went straight to the top corner. Very very good shot to beat the keeper from 10 yards, we'll call it. A little bit later on, West Ham have their really good chance, but Andy Carroll is beaten to the ball by Tim Krul, and Tim Krul goes straight on the counter-attack. Eventually, it leads to this chance. Papi Cisse here is actually dispossessed from the ball, but Sissoko puts it out wide to Tiote, who has a shot, and the keeper was actually really lucky that wasn't on target. Otherwise, I think it might have been a goal. Cisse puts in Debuchy over the top, but unfortunately, Debuchy was not quick enough to get to the ball, and he was offside anyway. And it was like 4 yards offside, so it's a good decision there. Before we grab our second, shortly after the 40-minute mark, Papi Cisse. Look at the ball mechanics on this. I really like seeing this goal. Time and time again, I can just watch it because the ball mechanics, the way the ball moves, the movement of it is just perfect. And Papi Cisse does his normal kiss the ground celebration, or is that Denver? I'm not too sure, but whatever. A lovely look at this. It just curves perfectly. It's really nice. I love the motions that the ball does even, and I'm really pleased they added it in FIFA 14. But West Ham was starting to creep into the game a little bit more. 45th minute, they whip it in. They were very much a direct team, but Colaccini does really well with Yang and Biwa at the back all first half to keep them out. In the second half, we start off perfectly. Christian Teo on the ball, going down wing, crossing in back post for Jonas Gutierrez, who got there a little bit too late, and the chance goes begging. But really good chance here because Moussa Sissoko manages to take the ball before being dispossessed one more time, and eventually West Ham clear it out, so we can't keep the attack going. Look at this, Matt Jarvis with the pace, puts it over the top to Melvin Petric, who I think they might have bought from Fulham. Petric does really well to control the ball, but then a really fantastic challenge from my centre-half to win the ball back for us before Papi Cisse does a little fake shot in the box. I'm not too sure on the turning motions in FIFA 14. Haven't made up my mind as to if they're good or bad yet. Most of the time I like them, but there can be times when they're really bad, for example like that. But luckily Sissoko is just being the tank that he is, manages to just win it back straight away. Goes down wing, crosses it in for Papi Cisse, and unfortunately Cisse can't get his big fat forehead on it. However, that would have been 3-0 if he would have got to it. They could have let that ball go out for a goal kick. As is, we don't get anything from it, and Winston Reid does actually foul my player there, and the ref does book him for it. So yeah, West Ham are in trouble. They're 2-0 down away at St James Park. I want to make St James Park a fortress. I love St James Park. I haven't been there myself, but I just love watching it on TV. The fans always get behind the players, and it's really good to watch. And I've heard lots of good things about it by people who have been, who I know. Anyway, Hassan Ben Arfa, recently substituted on the pitch, comes on, steps on for the free kick. He's going to power this one straight into the face of the wall, and subsequently the keeper gets the ball. A little bit later on, Kabay puts a wonderful through ball to Jonas Gutierrez, who hasn't really been involved in this match too much. He tries to cut it back, but the defender reads him, and he ends up losing the ball rather. David Santon does some sort of weird clearance forward, and anyway, Gutierrez was offside. Long story cut short. Coming towards the end of the match now, West Ham finally have a chance. They put it over the top for Stuart Downing, who should have the pace to get here ahead of Juan Gutierrez, who has lost his marker. They put it in, and Tim Krul does really, really well to save that. And my defender there got clattered a little bit, but it doesn't matter, because as soon as we keep a clean sheet, it's all good. Luckily, we didn't score no goal there. That would have been embarrassing, but we do win 2-0 at full time. A good, strong performance from the team, both going forwards and at the back. Very, very good defending from Yahangabiwa, and Colaccini throughout the whole match did really, really well for me. I'm going to be doing this new thing this season. At the end of every month, I will be doing a little bit of a squad report, and then talking to you about the month, which players I think played well, which players played badly, and I'll give you my player of the month, and you can tell me in the comment section if you agree with that or not. So expect that next episode. But there was the news. Gaming's new team is victorious, yeah, because our second name's Gaming. Stuart Klein, my best scout, has had no luck in England, boss, he says. And Bradley Harris, my other scout, has had no luck in France, boss. So yeah, at this point, I am putting them... I can't remember if I've done it already, but I'm going to put them on a... I'm going to give them instructions to just search for... first team quality, I think, is the tick box in the instructions section. I'm not too sure exactly what it is, but yeah, basically I just want to find first team players. I don't really need a position. I just want to find a player that if I like, I can scout. I'm probably going to be looking for another midfielder, and I will almost definitely need a centre-back come January time. So if we can get rid of a few players and get some players in, that would be good. Anyway, I'll leave you with the table. With our first win, we've climbed up to 11th in the table. Cardiff City, Crystal Palace and Aston Villa are bottom with 0 points. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. If you have enjoyed it, if you could please leave a like, I would very much appreciate it. Leave me a comment on what you think about this episode and the great goal from Moussa Sissoko and how the defender just let him go through. I was really surprised at that. But anyway, like I said, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time as we send Adam Campbell on loan. Bye.